Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on this episode, we need to talk about a profile of flipping bait that we really... Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today it is hot. It is, it is absolutely summer right now because it's 96-degree air temperature and in the 90s as far as water temperature too. So these fish on this lake, pretty stingy. They're around, any type of cover that provides shade. So in this lake, it's either the grass edges or the grass itself and the wood, the standing timber. And man, when it gets really tough, especially during the summertime, when it's super hot and these fish are really sluggish, man, it's hard to get bit on traditional flipping baits sometimes. And so one of the things that I like to do to kind of combat this this tough time period is to switch up the profiles of my flipping baits a little bit. In fact, quite a bit, because generally when you think of flipping baits, you either think of jigs or some type of creature bait that you're Texas rigging and flipping in and out of cover, which is great. Those have a lot of action. They've got a lot of appendages that give off a wide profile and a lot of movement, and they do work most of the year. But when things get tough, I like to switch to something more subtle. This right here is the Z-Man Bang Sticks, but this isn't the only bait that I'm talking about. I'm just talking about like straight tail, more finesse-y baits that were designed to be used in more finesse applications, but work extremely well when the bite is tough and you need to flip and pitch heavy cover. I like to switch to something like this. And the reason is because these just absolutely get bit. It's a profile that is proven. It's more subtle. It's more based on the gliding action during the fall than the actual, movement of any appendages or anything like that. So this is a great bait to combat the tougher times of the year and flip and pitch, and everybody forgets about it. Everybody's so focused on those traditional flipping baits, but this can be the deal. So we're gonna go out here, the tackle real quick, just to outline that. We're using pretty much the same flipping system I'd use for fishing mostly wood. We're using a main line of fluorocarbon. This is a 20-pound test or 22-pound test Seaguar Tatsu. We have a 7.6 heavy action all-purpose rod from Fitzgerald, and we're using a 3/16 ounce weight today. Nice, slow, subtle glide. And then we're using the 4/0 Hayabusa 959, and of course a high-speed gear ratio reel. So that is the tackle, but let's get out here, see if we can catch some fish. I know we can. Even though it's tough, I know we can catch them on this bait. Oh, that's a good one. That was a very terrible hook set. I was about to pull that bait out of the water and he ate it. It's a big one. Oh, that's bigger than I thought. Look at that. For summertime, that is a pretty healthy bass right there. I mean, that during the pre-spawn, that's probably a 5.5. Ooh, that was fun. Put her back. But on the Bang Sticks, man, and I know for a fact that this lake has been fishing very stingy. I mean, it has been hard to get bites. And I just think that the traditional, more lively creature bait profiles that have a lot of appendages and are moving around a lot just are not, working as well as they did in the pre-spawn. And so a straight tail worm design, flipping this, and we were flipping the outside edge of this grass here, this can be a really good way to catch fish, because you're essentially using a very subtle profile that is proven. It catches a lot of fish, but you're doing it in a manner where you're fishing heavy cover. You're fishing the same heavy cover where the bass live. You're just kind of toning down the action on the on your presentation. You know, you don't have anything fluttering or you know, flapping or anything like that. You just got that nice subtle glide, and it is an absolute killer. That was a good fish. I'm glad I got that one in the boat. I was lucky to get that one in the boat. This wood right here looks amazing. I mean, for summertime, I'm pretty positive we'll be able to catch a fish out of here. There he is. Oh, that's a decent fish too. What'd I tell you? Calling shots. Water temp is 90 degrees on the Lowrance. 90 degrees. And we are flipping them up at will. And I mean, this morning I tried, you know, some different creature baits and was not getting bit. So this is definitely a deal, you know. And I can fish the outside weed edge. I could fish, you know, anywhere where it's not like too dense. You know, like this standing timber here is perfect because it's got plenty of area for the bait to just kind of, you know, glide and spiral into. And that's the attractiveness of it, in my opinion, or at least a big part of it. Let's see if we get another one out here. Oh, yep. Oh, that one was on active target. I wish I recorded that. That was fun. I saw him pitch to him, and there he is. Fat little chunky fish. For summertime, that is a healthy fish, dude. Nice. There he is. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this crappie. Look at the size of this slab. Oh my gosh. I don't flip up crappie very often, but when I do, they're giants. Don't grill me in the comments, boys. I didn't bring a fillet knife. And frankly, in our little apartment there at St. Jude, don't really have the opportunity to fry. Oh yeah, look at this tree right here. This looks pretty awesome. There he is. Good fish, big one. Oh, not that big, just stuck in the wood. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Too much fun. Well, you guys get the point, man. You know, switching up your flipping baits to something that's a completely different profile, more finesse-y, can be a great way to combat tough conditions, a tough bite, especially if you've got cover that has a lot of open water around it, like the standing timber. It allows this bait to really just kind of glide. And you know, you think fishing finesse baits like this is all about light tackle. That's just not the case. You can really destroy them during the toughest times of the year by, you know, using really heavy flipping tackle that you'd normally fish a regular, you know, creature bait or big flipping bait. So, you know, just get over that mindset of having to only be able to flip creature baits and wider profile baits like jigs, because you can catch them on straight tail finesse type of tackle. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions at all, drop a comment below, but also check out those affiliate links to the products that we talked about in this video, all the gear that I use, all that stuff. If you're looking for a way to say thank you for this content that I put out here, just use those links if you're going to purchase products. It's a great way to support my channel and also be able to buy those products that I'm talking about. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to see you out on the water. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and always trust the process.